today. Oh, I haven't got my comment on yet. One moment. Okay. How is everyone today? Today it's going to be quite interesting. I find it interesting anyway. Not sure if you guys will, but here we go. Today we are going to be making a book, basically. We're making a book. This one is an old one, my very first one that I made. And we are actually going to be binding this book ourselves using a ditch. I can't remember the ditch's name. Kettle ditch, I think it's called. I first learned how to bookbind by watching another channel a long time ago. I haven't actually been watching it recently because I've been doing other things. But her name is D Lemon, Dealemon. She's absolutely brilliant. A lady called Jennifer. She's brilliant. If you watch her videos, you'll see. She used to get her dad involved doing crafty things as well. It's quite cool, her channel. I love it. So yeah, that's who I learnt how to bookbind from. And what you need to bookbind is a wad of paper. Then it's just printer paper. You can use any paper you like. I'm actually going to be doing a book later on next week using purple paper that I have. You also need a bone folder. Now this is actually my special bone folder. I've had it for quite a long time. It's made out of tuck. It's made out of bone. Someone gave it to me actually. She passed away now, but she gave this to me, and I used it on my bookmaking. Just my bookmaking. Don't use it for anything else. You also need a sharp pencil. You need your Pokey Tool. Now this is actually a special Pokey Tool. This is actually a bookbinding hole maker Pokey Tool. You also need a ruler as well. The other things you need are you need a needle. You can either use a curved needle or just a normal bog standard straight needle. You also need, where did I put it? Oh, I've got it here. You also need a piece, some thread. I've got my white thread here to match with my white page. Depending on what project I'm doing with a book, I normally follow the colour of whatever the page is going to be. That's what I normally do, but it obviously depends on the project. So it did a slightly different way of doing a scrapbook or a journal or anything, a recipe book, anything you like. Now I have actually started already to do my pages. I've only got 15 more to do. So basically what you need to do is you need to get your piece of paper, line it up. Actually, first of all, what you need to do is get your coffee, get your biscuit, get your favourite YouTube channel up, and just get going with folding the paper. Basically, what you need to do, you need to make sure it's lined up. Okay. Now I do have that saying where I don't do perfect. I don't, except when it comes to folding the paper for a book. So it won't take me long. I've only got 15 more to do. What has everyone been doing today? I Dietta's online. Hello, Dietta. I think you're the only one at the moment. I can't actually see how many viewers are on today. I don't know why. It normally tells me. So you just line up the paper as best as you can. Cascading mini album. Wow. ME Boutique. I have watched them actually. I've watched that channel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one lot. Now 9 more. See, this bit doesn't. This bit it's the most grueling bit, I think. Folding it up. Because you have got to get it right. Very, very easy. I'll have a look at that later. Following the tutorial by scrapbooking with ME Boutique. Guys, if you like scrapbooking, it sounds quite cool actually. Go to the channel that Dieta had just posted. It's scrapbooking with ME Boutique for those who watch the video later on. I know that some people are having problems with YouTube at the moment. They've done their notification, done the bell and whatnot, but they're not getting the notification through. So I'm not sure what's going on. The past couple of weeks it's been happening. Even with me, my favourite channel. I've got a couple that I watch religiously every day. And I haven't been getting notification for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 more. Okay, so what I have done is I have folded 80 sheets of normal printer paper in half, and as a day, it's got to be perfect when you're folding these, because otherwise you'll have wonky pages, and you don't want that, do you? You don't want that. Okay, two more. See, I do this bit first. I just fold it like this, crease it, put it in my pile, and then I go back over and do the bone folding. Now, for the other 75 pages that I've done the bone folding for them already. I've burnished them already. 2, 4, 8, 10. Got an extra one. Alright, so now I'm done with my water paper. I will move it out of the way. Okay, you got your page here. Okay, they should be lined up automatically, which they are. I like to double check, and then I just gore it down. A nice good gore. Two, 4, 6, yeah. Nice good burning. You want it to be crisp, literally crisp. Making sure that your pages are level. Okay, literally, can you do that? Look how crisp that is. And I'm using a proper bone folder as well. Okay. Bear with me. Hello, Bear. Thank you for joining. Today we are going to be doing some bookbinding. Just so you know. Night crib fold. I don't need to do it twice with this one because it, and with my glass mat, because it just does it really nicely. So you need a good counter, Durfee. Sorry, I can't say that letter properly. Durfee, a good Durfee, good Bernie. I've done different books. I've done different books, loads of different types of books. I have made people books for presents. I've made different shape books, and in my description below, I have joked a little bit, but you do to do this, you do need a little bit of patience because bookbinding I find it very therapeutic. You know, doing the folding and then the burnishing. It's very it's therapeutic. All you need is a wad of paper, some thread, your bone folder, a ruler, and patience. And although this keeps me quiet, I keep out of trouble. It does make a good gift. I'll be back in just a second. Yeah, here it is. This is one I made a long time ago. One of my first ever books. It's a bit crinkly because I've never used it, but I made this lovely book. The other day, this was my first ever book, so it's a bit naff, but it's quite quirky. I rushed it. I did rush it. You can see where all the glue had made the page go crinkly, but you do need a bit of patience when you're bookbinding. So yeah, that's a bear one, right? Let me see. Right, how many are there? 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 8, 10. 2, 4, 8, 10. I think I've got too many. Let me have a look. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. Okay. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. So I've got 80 sheets of paper here. The next thing we need to do, okay, I've only done it in 10 because I needed to count them easily. So the next thing you need to do is you need to get 4 pieces 3 and 4. Okay, and you need to put them, basically put them together like this. Okay, and there is what you call a signature. Okay, so that is one signature. So in total we're going to have 20 signatures, which gives you 80 sheets of paper, 20 signatures, which gives you 160 pages roughly. Is that right? 160? I think so. I could be wrong. So you put them in Ford, okay? Put them into Ford. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. This bit is quite 2, 3, 4. It's quite it's a bit boring, this bit. When it comes to the actual binding itself, oh, it's so relaxing. So relaxing. But it's worth doing all this prep before. I tell you, it's so worth it. And you get that proud feeling of you know, just like you get a proud feeling of finishing a card or a scrapbook that you've been spending a lot of time on. You know, at the moment I've been spending so much time making these scrapbooks. I haven't actually put any pictures in them yet. One, two, three. So each signature has 4 sheets in. Okay. So that 4 sheets will be 8 pages. 2, 4. No, more than that. 16 pages, isn't it? 4. Yeah, 16 pages. Silly me. Let's turn that round. Make it easier then. 2, 3. Oh dear. 4. We've got a lot of bikers in Hayden, riding around like nothing. Made me laugh actually. Dave had a motorbike. He's very sensible on here. But it does make me laugh when you've got all the youngsters on their hairdryer run bike. I call them hairdryers. You know, their moped. And they do that on May Day when we did the May Day run. All the youngsters on their moped doing that. And then one year when they did it, there were 3 or 4 of them around us, literally posted around us, waiting at the traffic light, and they were doing that. So Dave thought, right, you know what? I'm going to teach them. I'm going to teach them what a motorbike should sound like. So he went with his great big motorbike. 2 of them nearly fell off. Nearly fell off their bike. Oh, Dave, funny. I used to love riding. I love riding on the back of Dave's bike. I can't do it anymore because I can't get my leg up to get there. Can't get my leg over. And if I have an episode as well whilst we're going along, that would be a bit of a nightmare because you never know where I'm gonna fall. So yeah, this is the most boring of them. That's why I date you. Put your favorite YouTube channel on. I watched this. I love watching. There's this Chinese lady who lived with her grandma in the mountains of China. Not sure which one, but she had she had a lot of land around her basically, and it's all wild land. So you can actually grow things in the wild land of China, which is quite cool. But she also had a garden, and so in her garden she had areas cut off. Um, she got her animals. She got her normal plant. She got her flowers that you can eat, so edible flowers, and then she got her fruit and veg. She got fruit tree galore. Oh my word, it's so good. I'll if you're interested in that sort of thing, I'll put it in the description below after the show. But it's her channel. She got two actually. She does music as well, but her channel is it LIZIQI. That's her main one. Oh, I've got a bear one. Something not right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I've got 20. Maybe I've missed. Maybe one's missing. But yeah. So this is where I got my idea from. I got it from her. I'll be completely honest. I got it from her. Where you grow your own food and you care for your own stock, like chicken. She got chicken. She got sheep. She got goat for the milk. She got rabbit. She got all sorts of animals. She got dogs and cats as well. Anyway, so she'll go out. She'll do the sowing the deed at the right time of year. I don't know why I've got an extra one. Doesn't make sense. Then she'll do the odd video where it's like fed up really fast, and you watch the plant grow, and the way it moves and twists. Very cool the way she does it. Her channel, I love it. And then she'll pick it. She'll go and harvest it all. Oh, it did one missing. She'll harvest it all, and then with some of it, she'll preserve. So she pickled some of it, which is quite cool. In China, they eat a lot of pickled food. So they cook with a lot of pickled food. And she'll cook with it. And I tell you, it is mouth-watering. But I love watching her. I love watching her videos. So inspirational. But she become very famous in China just because of her YouTube channel. How she went from living in the city. She moved away from her family. She went to live in the city to get money, and some money went to her family, and she was like, this is her story basically. She got tired of the city living basically, like all of us, we get tired of city living, and we want to be somewhere nice and quiet and a bit lower pace, yeah. So that's what she done. She lived with her grandma, Nene, or Pawpaw, that's it, Pawpaw. At grandma at one of the grandmas in Chinese. The other one's Nene or Nine. I always pronounce it wrong. I don't know where I've gone wrong there. but I have got the right amount in each of them. I had a spare one for some reason. Maybe I miscounted. So there are your signatures. Okay, you need to make sure that they are all patted down. Okay, all patted down and put nice and equal. Hello, Nick. The next thing you need to do, I do this on the outside. Oh, excuse me. Got the burp. Okay, next thing you need to do, get your ruler. I measure it quite precisely. I normally do it in inches. That's centimetres. Okay, we all know that the a page, well, paper is 21 centimetres long, which is about 8¼ inches. Okay, so we've got 8 inches. We want to do so 1/8 of an inch. Go to make one edge of one bit of it here on this side. Go to 1/8 of an inch. Okay? No. Yeah. Hang on. Let me figure it out. Yeah, 1/8 of an inch. Right. Mark at 1/8 of an inch, and then mark at every 1 inch. Okay, on your edge just there. It needs to be precise. Okay, so that is your data page. You then, do I have my, yes I do. You then, another thing that you may need is a bulldog clip. I don't know what you call them in America, but I call it a bulldog clip. Hold it all together with your bulldog clip like that, okay? Alright, and it all is not level. You need to make sure it's all level. Like this. Okay. And I think actually I'm gonna do it like this. Oh, Beth, just you don't know this. Nikki Jewett is actually my sister. Okay, so the next thing you need to do is you need to line up and what I do as well is I yeah, that's it. I tend to do two ends just like that. Do two ends, okay? And the order that you do this in, like this, you need to keep it in that order. If you don't, you'll get a book that's all wonky, okay? So we're going to line up, we're going to straighten it. There we go. We're going to line it up. Okay. It's a bit fiddly. Get your ruler. Need one because it's straighter. Right. So lined up. Very nicely lined up there. Get your ruler. I'm going to use this one and just go up with your pencil all the pages. Okay. Every inch that you've done. Okay, just like that. Easy peasy. Lemon greeny. Holding down your pages, your signatures. So just go through it again. You get 4 sheets of paper, any size, doesn't matter. You can use the American letter paper as well. at the slightly different die. You can use any die paper you like, any shape as well. Okay, there we go. So you'll have lines. Let me get my camera. There we go. You'll have lines going like that. Okay. Now where these lines are exactly on the bit of the page that you folded. Exactly. It's very precise. You keep them like this. You keep them like this. Okay. Take your bulldog clip off in this order. Okay. So what you do, I normally have a bit more space, but what you do is you've got them in that order. Okay. You then take your page. I'm doing this very slowly so you can manage it properly. Manage it easily, sorry, not properly. Take your page, okay? Take your bone folder. Make sure your page is all level. Take your bone folder. Take your Pokey Tool and just do a hole at all those points that you just drew. You need to go all the way through. So when you feel it going all the way through, there you go, all the way through, just like this. Okay. If you've got hole makers, an easier way, do it. You can use a bradawl. I know people who use a bradawl. This does it for me. You've done it nicely. So you just all the way through there have all your holes. My camera's not catching up properly. So all down here, you can't see it that well, but there are holes, okay? You then close it up, right? And you had it like that in the pile, okay? You then want to turn it over like that and put it in a new pile, yeah? And you've got to keep these all in order as you've done them. The other day, if you have them in any other order, you're going to end up having a wonky book. Now there are other tools that we will need, but for today I'm just going to show you this bit. Take time. That's why I say in the description you also need patience. Okay. I always double check that the holes are okay. No, they're not. It moved out of line, so I've got to go back to it. They all moved out of line, though. I always double check, just in case. That's much better. That's all in line, nearly. Not quite in line there. There we go. Done. Okay, so you had it like that. You then turn it over and put it in the pile. Okay. Oh. make sure you get it dead on the line that you folded. Double check. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so we had it like that. Turn it over. Okay. Always watch where you're placing your paper, because you, as a day, if it's not in the correct order, you'll have a wonky page. That's where I went wrong with my very first one. Where did I put it? This is my very first one. Can you see? Just there, it's all wonky. Now you can fix that, and you can use your craft knife to take away the extra bit. It's no problem doing that. Yeah, that's all good. Put it in the pile. There we go. Perfect. See, I can normally get this done in a whole day, in about 3 hours. I can get it all done. So I've done most of it before the Joe. I didn't do the whole punching though. There we go. Perfect. I don't do perfect. It's so overrated. Nick, I need to get some t-shirts done. You know those t-shirts that you can get made? And I need it today. Perfect. It's so overrated. I don't do, and one that day I don't do perfect. What was that other one we came up with, theatre? I can't remember now. We came up with another one. Quite funny. So you already know how to do a cover. It's exactly the same. Doing the cover for this is exactly the same. Ah, Jelly. I like that name, Jelly. For a tortoise. What's that saying? I don't do perfect. Perfect are overrated. I need to get some t-shirts and mugs made. Yeah, not my dial. What was that other one? One moment, let me have a look. I put it down in my note. I came up with one, but I can't remember it now. It's something like crafting isn't just paper; it's a way of life, or something like that. Made myself laugh when I came up with it. Made Dave laugh as well. Actually, have to redo this. I'm looking at wonky. It came out of play. I like that crafting, it's not just a hobby, it's a way of life. That's it. Okay, so I need to be careful with this one because it came out of play when I was opening it. I need to get some more board as well. More of that white board because I'm running out. Only a couple of quid. So true. Beth understands. It's not just a hobby, it's a way of life. It's like, oh yeah, that day I did it for tea because I love my tea. Now I drink. I only drink loose leaf tea. I only drink loose leaf tea, and I drink different types. I love my Chinese loose leaf, and I do love to add things to it like honey, and I like to add lemon or what is it called? Ginger. A bit of ginger root into it. I love it. So the other day I was drinking my usual Chinese tea, loose leaf, and Dave said, "Oh, you got to drink then." I said, "Tea isn't just a drink; it's a way of life," and he laughed. Perfect. That is wicked. That one worked very well. Oh yeah, yeah. Don't have I, Beth. You got to help those small businesses, haven't you? Ooh. Keep them small businesses going. Exactly, theatre. It's not necessary. I'm a Leo. I don't know what that means. I know creativity is in it. Is in Leo. But I'm not a typical Leo. That's the thing. I'm not a typical Leo. There we go. I know that. Sorry, guys. I know that it's taken ages. But as I said, bookbinding is it's very therapeutic. Very therapeutic. It actually drains me not actually having something on in the background, like some music or something. So, as I said earlier, you do all your holes as perfect as you can. Make sure that the holes go all the way through. And make sure that they're actually on that line, that fold line. Yeah, this bit that I'm doing now isn't actually very relaxing. It's very uncomfortable to your hand because you got to push down to make the hole, and it's very uncomfortable. But this bit it's not that. It, sometimes you can go quite quick, but if you go quick, you tend to make a mistake. There we go. Perfect. What month did Virgo? I used to know all this. It's not in my brain anymore. I think I might have chucked it out with the rubbish. Saying that, my brain, when I had my brain scan to see what was wrong with me, September, okay. They looked at my brain and they said, "How old are you, Will?" I said, at the time, 36. Why? They said, "Your brain looked very old." My brain is older than my actual self. Ah. Oh, I'm 4th of August. Oh, come out, okay. Is Joshua being a good boy? Is he watching Uncle Will? Next Wednesday, oh, it's going to be good next Wednesday. I have designed a pattern for us to do next Wednesday for crocheting. It's going to be mosaic crocheting, and it's going to be fabulous. I nearly finished what we're going to do, but I wanted to do one just to show you what it looked like, you know, what it looked like at the end of it. Oh dear, my hay fever really bad. Last night it was awful because where it was hot during the day, all the pollen all over the place, and then it cooled down and it got a little bit windy, not too windy, but just a little bit windy, and it started blowing all the pollen around. And where we keep our window, some of our windows open, like our bedroom window open during warm weather, all the stuff comes in. So mosaic crocheting. Mosaic crocheting is very good. It's a really nice thing to do. I showed my placemat for my kitchen table a little while back. I'll bring them up next week, next Wednesday, to show you. But it basically it look. Some people say, "Oh, it looks so complicated," but it's not. It's the easiest crocheting out there. I tell you, it's the easiest. Mosaic crocheting, it's called. That's cool. That's good. That's all done. It's something you can do Roger, don't know, watching telly, watching the news, you know, something you can do in front of the TV. I mean, there are more complicated patterns, but the actual project of mosaic crocheting is easy, because all you got to remember is all you got to remember is the single crochet on the back hook and the double crochet on the front hook, on the front loop. Sorry, hook, not hook, loop. It's so easy. It's a very easy crochet type, but at the same time, it can be very easy to go wrong somewhere. I mean, there's been plenty of times where I've gone wrong and I've forgotten to do a double crochet when I was supposed to do double crochet and I did a jingle instead. So following the pattern is quite a feat. I mean, I used to use post-it notes to underline where I was. Oh, I didn't check that. Yeah, I've got a friend who what do you call it? Looked after bees, let's say it. So I might buy some from her. That's the same people that supply my chicken food. Need to measure that because there's another pencil mark there. That's it. There we go. I don't know why there's extra pencil mark. I had a sharp pencil. Oh, this was the first page. That's why. Okay. Okay, with this first page, I'm just gonna do some rubbing out because the pencil I used was a graphite pencil, so it's kind of smudged. There we go. And that bit is done as well. There we go. So the next thing you need to do. Oh, I like what the one I use. Acacia honey. I like that honey. I like that honey. Ooh, up. So that's all done. That's done and dusted. Next thing we need to do, okay, is get yourself your thread. Now I only do it bit at a time. I don't do a lot. I do about a couple of maybe 1 or 2 feet doubled thread. So I'm going to use that's not the needle. I'm going to use my straight needle. Where is it? Here it is. I've got this little bag from Asda. Nope, I need a thinner one. Oh, got needle galore here somewhere. Honey, honey. Oh, I know where it is. Stupid me. It's in here. Now, this Pokey Tool is specifically for bookbinding. So, I've got my... so, inside it had all my bookbinding needles. So, I need my long one. I'm going to pop that back in there. There's a little plastic tube that's in there that holds all my needles. I got this ages ago, a long time ago, probably about 10 years ago, when I first started bookbinding, and it came with the needles. I think it was only £3, something like that. It wasn't too bad. So, there we go. Right, got the needle on. I'm going to double it up. Okay, not the end. Yeah, that's how you spell it. Okay, I can't pronounce it properly because of my beach thingy. Anyway, grab your first one. All right, grab your first one. I've just taken it from the top. Okay, you need to start from the outside. You need to put your needle through your first hole. I might need to double knot it. So I double knot it. I'm going to leave a longer tail as well. Double knot it. Oh, that double knot, that knotted at the top. Right. Double knot, there we go. Right, yeah, so from the outside, done a double knot, we've gone through, okay, going through the inside, go to the next hole, and poke out your needle through the next hole, okay, this is how you dart off every time, alright, and then poke it through the next hole, so you're doing under over sort of thing. Poke it through your next hole. Right, so it's under over. How do you like to say it? This is why I say you need to check that your holes are equal and going all the way through. There we go. I don't think I've got a long enough P. Do my neck P longer. Okay, here we go. Okay, now we go back through to the other end where we darted off. Make sure it's tight, not too tight because you don't want it to be too tight, but just tight enough because you're going to use that as your start point for the rest of the pages, or for the next page at least. Okay. So in, out, in, out. Honk, honk. Oh, it's a bit loose there. So what I need to do is I need to tighten that up a little bit. There we go. That tightened up a bit. Going through it again. So basically, that this whole page will have thread on both sides. All right. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. There's a bit of a loop bit there. Pull it. You then need to. I should have had a thicker, a longer bit piece of thread. You then need to put your thread underneath that piece there. All right. If this was longer, you'd understand it better. So, and then you want to. So you put it through there. I should have used a longer piece. Make a loop. Put your thread through the loop. Okay. It's not long enough. Oh damn! I'm gonna have to start again. Bear with me. Because it's not long enough. Oh no. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's get my needle holder. Right, let's chop that way. We'll start again. Thread, long piece of thread. Just normal sewing thread. I mean, you can get special thread for bookbinding, and the thread is actually coated with a beadwax to make it easier for the thread to go through the holes of the pages. But I'm just using normal sewing thread, which you can use. You can use any. I did earlier. You can use any kind of thread to do bookbinding. I've seen people use old shoelaces. I've seen people use wool, all sorts. As long as it can, as long as it's thread-like, you can use it to bookbind. Oh, come on! I left my thread didder downstairs. Seriously, have I not got a single pair of didders that are sharp in here? Call it a craft room. Honestly. There we go. These ones are supposed to be self-sharpening. I think they need cleaning actually. For you, right, that is a longer piece of thread, hopefully. Oh, you used to do that. Well, no, it wasn't Ribena. What was that awful duff we got given? You used to bit Ribena down the wall, or something down the wall in your bedroom at Fifield. Right, Mother Light done. Diarrhea, that was it. Oh, when we weren't very well, do you remember Mum used to give a diarrhea? Oh. That's it, Dieta. Yeah, bead that along your thread. It helped the thread to go through better, doesn't it? Right, go. We dart from the outside, go through, we dart again, all over again. But I've got a longer piece of thread now, and it should be easier to do it because the holes are bigger. So, while I go, I'll pull it taut a bit, not too taut, let it break the thread or rip the paper. Oh, I can't stand diary light. It's disgusting. Oh, doctor made me drink it in hospital. I am not drinking that stuff. It is vile. But you know what they did? The things that are good for you, that make you better, are normally bad tasting. Things that are bad for you are normally sweet tasting. Like, for instance, sweetie and chocolate. Mind you, in some culture, chocolate very healthy to eat. No, I'm only joking. I'm telling Pokey there. Wishful thinking. Right, I'm just gonna tighten up the thread. Now I'm going the other way. Oh, I got my first box. Just so you guys know, I'll update you. The first box of the D kit had come. It is the Bondi D kit. But at the day, I'm not going to dart it until I'm not going to dart showing you until they have their website all up and running properly. Because I don't want you to think, oh yeah, I'll go and have a look at that, and then get there and it's like nothing there. Which at the moment it's like that, but that's because they're improving their product. And I tell you what, improve it they have. It is absolutely fabulous. As you guys know, I've got their first Bondi tree kit. So here we go. This is where I couldn't show you. So you got your thread. You got this bit here, which is the first bit that you made. The first bit of thread basically. You go underneath that thread, come through, leave a loop. Okay, leave a loop. Go through there to create a knot right there. Okay. You then go back through to the other side, okay, and you pull your thread and pull the knot through, okay, and that is the first page, okay. Just gonna cut that there. So that is done. That's the first page done. Give it a good burnish, okay. Give it a good burnish. There we go. That's all. I probably should have used black thread just to show you, but right. Let's get. Can I use that? I think no. Yeah, let's use it anyway. Right, the neck bit. Do a knot because you just cut that bit off. Double knot. Okay. The neck bit. Need to. Okay, so from the inside, gonna have to make another hole because that's not. There we go. That wasn't level. So from the inside, going out. Okay. from the inside of your neck signature, going out, okay, like that. You need to, now you can do this flat or you can do it in the air, whatever. I like doing it up off the table. So you've got your thread through from the inside of the neck signature, okay. You come around to this side, okay, underneath, through, okay, like that, and then you go through back to the inside where you started off, okay, and that is what you keep continuing doing from the inside, going out like this. Make sure it's taut, okay. You then need to go through this first bit, the first one that you went through first, okay. Pull it through. The second piece of thread, go under and through. So you're basically creating a U shape from this side to this side, and then you go into that same hole, pull taut. Again, you go to your next hole from the inside, push it out, hang on, push it out, go underneath that thread there. Because this bit you're basically going through and around and back through, okay. So you're creating a U shape. If it gets all tangled up, don't keep pulling at it to try and untangle it. To take your time with it, okay. So I've gone back underneath the third strip of thread. Okay, there we go. Back through. Okay, just like this. Through underneath the neck round and underneath the neck strip. All through. Put it through the hole you came out of. Pull it taut. And you keep going along with this. It's just for this second page, okay? You keep going all the way along underneath the strip of thread on the outside of your first signature. Remember to go through both bits of thread. Oh, dropped it. Go through both bits of thread because that's what makes it nice and sturdy. So it'll be nice and strong for you. So basically, you're going from inside out for this second page, through that bit there, go round and underneath the next bit, and then go through the hole that you came out of. Alright. Mine's a little bit wonky if you don't mean. Okay. Again. Yeah, that's right, Dieta. This is how books were made. And you still get people There are bedlins who actually fit book deal. We've got one here in Hastings. I think the man that did it is about the same age as me, and he did it professionally. So people give him books. Like, for instance, some old family, they've got their own Bible. Yeah, they've got their own Bibles, and sometimes they'll need extra pages put in to put names. So he'll he'll take it all apart, put new few pages in, you know. He'll put a signature in, a whole signature. Okay, here we go. So we come back. We got back to this very last hole. Okay, what you need to do is you go round like that. Okay, get your next signature. Okay, go through that hole there, that first hole. This bit I do laying down. Marked it laying down. Okay, so there you go. Go through that first hole of your third signature. Then go through the second hole on the inside. Okay, and very soon I'm going to be running out of thread. So I'll show you what we do. So have it all even and equal. For some reason it moved. It's not all level. Oh well, I'll keep going. Okay, so this neck bit. Okay, what you need to do, with your straight needle or with a curved needle. That's why I've got my curved needle ready. Because this bit I normally do with a curved needle. So what you need to do is you need to go through that second hole, go down in between the page, the first two signatures, okay, in that first gap. Come up through the second gap, pull it tight, not so tight that it rips, but just enough, okay, and go through that hole that you came out of, okay, and just pull it. You know, give it a little tug if you need to, and then you keep going. Next hole, again, down through the pages on this side of the string, of the thread that you've got, and then up through the other side, and through that same hole. Ouch. Very sharp needle. Right. Okay, now I need to change my thread. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my needle, I'm going to pull it taut to start it. There we go. I'm going to put my needle underneath that second bit there, okay, back through the loop, okay, pulling it taut, go through the hole, okay, through that third hole that you've made, and pull the knot through, okay. And what I tend to do here is I tend to do another knot. So I go down in between the second, the previous two pages, okay, up that next bit like we did before, but I keep the loop, and I go through the loop there, and you pull and you cut off the thread, and you keep going like that all the way, you know, like I showed you. So here's my curvy one now. It's just easier to use the curved one when you're doing this bit. The other bit, no problem. Yeah, if you were that eager and keen to make your own book, 1,000-page novel, oh, that would take a long time. I mean, each signature had what? Each page, 2 pages. Each signature had 16 pages. You know, front back, front back. Excuse me. I've got 20 signatures here. But they have machines that make all this now. They've got machines that do all this. God knows how it does it. Very clever. Right. Double knot. Double knot. There we go. So this bit, you want to start from the outside. Okay. Go through that hole, that hole that you made just now. Okay. Like that. Pull it. It double knotted. Then go through the next bit, the prepped hole, let's call it. Okay. Probably is easier with a straight one, but for me, I use this one. I'll show you why. So I've got the book shut like that. Oh, did I double knot it? No, I didn't. There we go. I think what I might do is I might see through that bit like that. That's why I use the curve bit. It's just easier to do for me. I'm just going to tie this off on the outside. Really, you want all your knots on the outside. So here we go. Yeah. Yeah, I will actually. That's probably a good idea. Normally you'd use the thread that matches your page. I have got black thread. Here we go, black thread. And I think I might actually just keep using the straight one. Sometimes it is easier just to use the curved one, but I'm going to use the straight one. Here we go. I'll make this the last signature because it's already nearly an hour and a half. So double knot, I do. Double knot. Okay, there we go. So just to bind it, just to tie it onto it, I'm going to right. I'm just going to do this. Just gonna tie it. Okay. So you got, can you do it now? Yeah, you can. Here you go. So you got your thread from one side to this side, and this is how I do it, because I like my knot on the outside normally. So that is how I do it. I knot it on the outside. I then go through this hole, because don't forget we've now changed to a new thread. This is how you would do it if you run out of thread. Okay, so you go through the hole. Okay. Like this. Okay. Through that hole. Then you go. Then you're on the inside of this signature. Okay. You go to the next hole. Pull it through. Taut. That. Yeah, you can do it better, can't you? That. Okay. You then put your needle between the previous two signatures, pull it through, okay, on this side of the hole, pull it through, then go up on the other side of this hole to kind of make a U shape, okay. Let me just grab that bit. Okay, so you've brought it out, you put it down on this side and up on the other, and then you pull it through that same hole to go to the inside. Okay, you pull it taut. Okay, pull it taut, and then you keep going through that hole. Okay, and just here, you can't do it, but just here, let me explain it better. Just here is where you did your first 2 pages, okay? And then here is where it stopped. Can you see? So I put my needle through in between, and it stopped there, okay? So on this side of the stop, you want to put your needle through. I think I explained it a bit better just then. Okay, put your needle through, pull it all the way through, put your needle up on the other side of the top. Can you see? On the other side, pull it through, and then you push through that hole that we just came out of. Okay, and you inside, you pull it taut. All right. Oh, that is why you don't pull hard, because you break the thread. Oh dear. Let me just do that again. Oh. What the? There we go. Get rid of that. So you just pull it just enough so you don't do what I did. I'll finish this signature and then we'll call it a day. And we'll continue next Friday to do the rest of it. So bear with me. Wonder where Laura is today. Hope she's okay. Hope she's okay. I've got 4 people watching. Who else is watching? Oh, joking. Look. Stop it. Stop it. Naughty thread. Not supposed to do that. Right, third time lucky, eh? I know Nona a little bit busy with family today. She sent me an email the other day just checking in, seeing how I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Third time lucky. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Go through the hole. Go through the next hole. Okay. Oh, I've just creased all the pages. Beautiful. Right. Again. Down. Through. Up through the next bit. Oh. Oopsie doopsie. That's not the page that I want. Stupid. Breathe. Count to 10. Down through. Up the other side. Pull it. Put it through the hole you came out of. Pull it taut, but not taut so it breaks. Put it through the next hole. Through the next hole. Down. That bit. Up the next bit. Through. And it just keeps going on like this. Could do an ASMR video on this actually, with all the noises that it makes. The rustling. And the noise it makes when it goes through. Look, listen. Go through to the other side. Now at this point, I like to check it and just pull it a little bit. Because it's all connected. So you just pull it a little bit. Okay. Just pull it taut. I'm okay. I'm okay at the moment. I will go do though. Just finish this bit. Through. Out. Down. Round and up. And through the hole again. Okay. Down. pull it taut, pull that bit, through that bit, pull that bit. Okay. Down. You can de-wire a curved needle would be good at this point, but I'll just show you in case you guys haven't got a curved needle. Use what you have. You know my saying. Use what you have. Don't buy willy-nilly just because, you know. Use what you have in your dash or your sewing drawer. I mean, we've got a company over here. It's actually owned by an American company. I think it's owned by something like Target or something like that. But Asda had really cheap things. And I just bought the sewing kit that they had because I wanted a sewing kit anyway. Just in case, you know. It's one of those things where you need it just in case you lose a shirt button or something. Learn how to tie your shoes. Never heard someone say that before. Personally, I don't tie my shoes. I tuck my laces in. Okay, there we go. So we're at that point where we are at the end of that part. Okay, and what you do is you're up there and you get the next one. I'll show you this next bit. You get the next one, you push it through the hole. Okay, through the hole, through the next hole. Alright, pull it taut, and then you keep going, you know, down in between the previous two signatures, up, round and up, and then through the hole that you came out of. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, and I have problems with my hand, so if I can do it, you lot can do it. Easy peasy. And when you have a signature done, it will have a line all the way down the middle of your denter pages. Obviously, you'd use the colour or whatever your page is. Okay, and that will be, excuse me, let me show you with this one. This one got white thread, so you probably won't see it that well. But on every signature, it got that white thread going all the way down the denter, and it will eventually, when you're done, make one of those. So we'll continue this next week. We'll finish doing the putting the signature together. Okay, I shall leave that here like that. And we'll call it a day. Mine, I'm lazy. I'll take my trainer off and show you. I'm very lazy. Okay, so I have mine done up like this, like you usually do. But instead of it being on the outside, all the lace is on the inside. So it's like this. You got your crisscross, okay? You got your lace here, but I just tuck it in. And I just tighten it up every now and then. Just don't stay on, you know? I use that foot because I can get my shoe off easily. I never tied my lady up. I don't even think I had ladies in my Jew at school. I think it was just a bog standard Jew. Give me. With no lace. Yeah. That's it. It's owned by Walmart. Yeah, not Target, Walmart. We used to love going to Walmart and Target. That's where I got my pog from. Used to love my pog. Anyway, let's call it a day. Don't know why I've got scraps of thread all over. We'll call it a day. We will come back on Monday. We've got a nice card deadline on Monday. And I think I might do a few card deadlines on Wednesday as well, because I'm going through stages of planning for a Wednesday, or replanning, because for the life of me I really can't find my material anywhere. I have no idea where it is. I've moved everything around. I might actually do some embroidery 1 week as well. I've got that down on my schedule. But I think for the next couple of weeks we'll do some card sketching on a Monday and a Wednesday, just until I get myself sorted with the Wednesday schedule, because I want to start scheduling in some planting as well, doing a little bit of green finger work. This is the bot. This is the first one. It came yesterday. The bot is it's completely different to the other one. The other one had those biodegradable pot and some zippy bags, like I told you, like these bags, and you put the pot in the zippy bag, this sort of bag, to create the greenhouse effect. Well, now they have changed it, and they've got this. This is the doil. This is the doil that you use. You put it in water and it expands. But this is what they've got now. They've got these reusable plastic plant pot. Okay, you get one of these. You thread it through here. I've never seen this before. I think it's brilliant. You thread it through here, okay, and that's what goes in the water. Okay, your plant and your earth goes in here. Your water goes up to a certain point in this bit, goes in there, and it stands like that. And then you've got this reusable plastic lid to create, if I can get it out, your greenhouse like that. I don't know how much it is yet. They haven't put it up on the website. I'm waiting to hear back from them, because I need to know some things. Just reading this. A plant passport. Never heard of this. Plant passport. I'll have to look into that bit. But you get this bot. You get 2, 3, 4. You get 5 packs of these. One of them had a black pine. One of them the red maple. One of them is the Japanese cedar. You've also got a cherry blossom, which is absolutely beautiful. The cherry blossom. You got the Japanese wisteria, because obviously bonsai are Japanese, aren't they? So that is what you get in your kit to put it all together. It's absolutely brilliant. It's better than the last one, because as I said, Dave got the Bondi growing kit Christmas last year. Even to the booklet, you didn't get a booklet like this, and you didn't get a booklet with all the tips and tricks that you do with the Bondi, you know, and it tells you about the true leaves and things like that. So what I have done is I've read the booklet first before I do anything. Before you do anything, read the booklet, read all the information, and then, if possible, read it again, just so you got it in your head, and then start doing all your planting and whatnot. But I'll go through that in a video with you. It's a very nice kit. They have done very, very well. As I said, the last kit, it came in a thinner box. The leaflet would literally, you pulled it out and that was it. 8 pages maybe, with a few bits of information on. You also get, cover this bit up, a scan QR code, okay, that you do with your smartphone, or you use the website. So here it's got it's a free 46-page ebook download about the kit, okay, plural kit, growing guide, and you just select the ebook you would like to download. So it's got one for so it'll be one for each of the kit that they have. This is just the first one that they've sent me. As I said, I will be, it would be a nice giveaway, but I can't give these away because these are what I will be showing you in the video. I will investigate. That's a very nice idea, actually. I think I will investigate a giveaway. Yeah, you get an ebook with it. It's 46-page ebook, downloadable, completely free. You just pick the one you need for whichever kit you've got. Obviously, I'll be downloading all of them because they're going to be sending me all of their kit. Now, before, I think they had about 8 kits. I don't know if they're going to increase it and do others. I'm not sure. But this is the first one that came yesterday. I was so excited. I tell you, I screamed like a little girl when I saw it come. I was like, ooh. But as I said, I'm waiting for the others to come, and I'm waiting for all of them, everything to be put on the website, so I can tell you all the information. And it'll be a journey for all of us. So we'll go from the, expanding the new disc, because before it was in a funny netting, and now it's just that. So these expand 6 times the size of what they actually are. So they'll be like this by the end of the soaking up. They are based in the UK. Yes, they are based in the UK. It's a company run by 2 families who have been friends for 25 plus years. They tell you all that on their website. They've been friends for 25 plus years. They started a company selling seeds of different vegetables and fruits and plants. They tell you, they will be telling you things like this. On the front wall, trowel and whatnot on the front here, and the pot, I believe they will be selling the pot, and other gardening tools. It's going to be very interesting and exciting to see what they put on the website, because I've done a lot of research on this company, a lot of research before I even spoke to them, because I wanted to buy each of the kits originally, but when I saw on their website that they didn't have them, I messaged them and I said, look, I have a YouTube channel. I would love to buy your product to put on my YouTube channel and show how to do it. When will you be getting your grow your own kit back? Because I'd quite like to give the edible plant a go. And then they sent me a message back saying, oh, they sound fantastic. We would like to give you one of each kit completely free. We'll send them to you. So obviously the bonsai one is the first one they've sent me. And at the moment I am very impressed. Very impressed. And I've actually been thinking I'm going to make a scrapbook and take pictures of each with this box. Take pictures with each thing. Yeah, Nick killed a weed. So I will be taking pictures of each. I might even do it live. I'm not sure yet. I might do the whole process live. So I'll do one video in a week, and I'll do the whole lot live, and I'll take pictures whilst I'm there live. But I will have to wait. I think till they get it all done and on their website, because I don't know how much they are. When I've looked on Amazon, they've been about £20-25 depending on the company that's selling them on behalf of Simply Plant. That's the website, by the way. It's www.simply-plant.com. Okay, I'll put it in the description below. It is such a great little kit. As I say, I've got the first kit of the Bondi. It doesn't have black pine, cherry blossom, or Japanese wisteria in the first kit. Okay, the first kit was completely different. It had red maple and Japanese cedar, and also mountain Italian cedar, a mountain pine. That's it, mountain pine. Your red maple, Japanese cedar, and the Judas tree. The Judas tree is the one that I really want because it's got lovely pink flowers on it. Or is it pink leaves? No, pink flowers. Lovely pink flowers. It just bloomed in pink flowers. It's fantastic. So yeah. But I have got other kits. It's not, obviously each kit is different. So you'll have things like what will you have? You'll have chili. There was one in the last season, shall we say, in the last kit collection. You had chili, you had pumpkins, you had edible flowers, you had flowers for bees, flowers for butterflies, different fruits, different berry fruit that you can eat, tomatoes, all the different tomatoes, because there are different tomatoes, not just cherry and beef tomato and your normal salad tomato, but there's yellow tomatoes and green tomatoes, purple, black, all different tomatoes. What do they have? I think they had cucumber and zucchini and things like that. But yeah, they had a whole range of collections, and that is what they're going to be sending me, and it's going to be cool. I'm going to do a whole series. It's going to be a long series of the plant kit from Simply Plant, which is what I was going to do anyway. And it's just great that they're sending me them completely for free. So they will be a sponsored video as well. So I might do 1 or 2 videos each week just on the and then a card video on the Monday. So we'll see how it goes with each kit. But yeah, it's going to be great. I think they have got a duculent one coming as well. And as I said, it's not just the kit. Okay, obviously with the Bondi tree, there it's just the pruning and looking after video. But with the other kit, the ones that are with fruit, vegetables, and edible plants, I'm actually going to do other videos. I will record them and post them up on a Saturday. But what I will do is I will record them, the picking, the preparation of them, so cleaning them, cutting them, and then cooking with them, or making a salad with them, or something like that. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, exciting to see what they bring me. Because looking at this, they could be used in different fruit and plant feed, obviously, using different ones from the last collection they had, which is going to be interesting. I'm actually quite excited about the cherry blossom, because you can actually, with this cherry blossom, I looked into it. You can actually use it as a tea. So if you've got loose leaf tea, you dry them out, wash them obviously, dry them out, and mix them in with your loose leaf tea. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Right, let's call it a day. I've done a lot of talking about that, but it's only because I'm so excited. I can't wait to get them growing. At the moment, with the large collection, there's 3 that have started growing. I've taken them out of the fridge, and I watered them yesterday, and waiting another 4 weeks to take them out completely. So it's going to be very, very interesting. Let me say goodbye. I'm all excited now. I don't want to leave. We'll say goodbye. Please do subscribe and press that bell button if you haven't already. Please like, comment, and share any of my videos. And rewatch them as well. Rewatch them. But especially that like button. So thank you very much for joining me, and I shall see you next Monday. Have a great weekend. Okay.